this episode of Twang Nation. We chat with featured artist Victoria Baillie, check out some new blood with Benn Gunn. We go behind the scenes on the set of Steve Forde's music video and an exclusive live acoustic performance from Adam Harvey.
Working all day in a job that I hate, grease on my hands and dirt on my face. Been held back, I'm about to break in a job that I hate. Every minute I wait.
I got into music at a very young age. I always had gifts given me Christmas and birthday. I always got a toy keyboard or a harmonica or something. I'd always you know, be running around the house with a harmonica, driving everyone mad around the family and that. So yeah, that's from a very young age, and then yeah, started playing guitar when I was 15 or so, and yeah, obviously I've just had a strong connection with music, and all the influences from other family members and friends, and that brought me to where I am today.
I can't seem to get the hell out of here. When I close my eyes, I see your face. For goodness sake, every minute I wait.
You know, I've been fortunate enough to be invited to things like the Gympie Muster and that, and you know, obviously not on the big stages yet, but sort of slowly building myself up there. And you know, I did a particular gig up there where I started off with about 10 people watching me, and then all of a sudden all these people came from everywhere and got right into it, and it ended up being a great show. That's probably to date the best show I've had so far.
Every minute I wait.
Every minute I wait, that was actually written pretty much up to where we hit record, and we even sort of modified it as we were recording it. So that's the most current song that I've written so far. The process behind that, I think it all came from a good hook first, you know, a good guitar riff, and you know, I sometimes like to sit in the bedroom and come up with good riffs and all that sort of thing, and that's where it was inspired from. And then the lyrics and all that sort of flowed after that. I like to write music about just sort of simple messages as well, you know. I don't like to get too complicated, and just have a nice strong message that everyone can relate to, and you know, and also identifies who I am as an artist as well.
Yeah, I draw the line, stop it, I'm through. I'm like a buckshot, baby, yeah, I'm ready to blow. I'm throwing in the towel, I'm getting ready. You heard me right, every minute I wait. Well, every minute I wait. Every minute I wait.
Well, I started singing at about the age of 7, and I got into country music through a lady called Karen Parkin, and she took me on, my sister and I on, and was like a vocal coach to us and really introduced country music to us. She introduced us to Dolly Parton, Patsy Cline, Hank Williams, you know, the classic ones, and then obviously the Dixie Chicks and Martina McBride and people like that. As we grew up, we started listening to more of those kind of artists, and it sort of started from there. At a young age, we were off in the car with Mum and Dad, my sister and I. Mum and Dad would pack us up in the car, and we'd be off around Australia doing talent quests and competing in singing competitions and off to country music festivals, and we loved it. We had such a great time, and we were so lucky to be able to do that. You know, it sort of started from there, and I think at a young age I knew that I would pursue a career in country music. One of the first gigs that I remember my sister Barbara and I doing was at the local tavern in Maui where we grew up, and we would have been maybe 13 or 14, and this is a tavern, you know, a pub. And of course Mum and Dad had to bring us, you know, they had to bring us into the gig and be there the whole time. You know, we got up, we set up our musical equipment and we did the gig, and then we had to leave immediately. You know, we couldn't hang out and drink beer or anything because we were underage, obviously. But it was very nerve-wracking because that was one of our first paid, you know, gigs that we ever did, but we had such a great time and it was a lot of fun. I recorded my debut album in 2008 and we released it early 2009. And it was a huge process. There's a lot of time and preparation that goes into making an album. You know, writing the best songs that you can write. You know, or collecting those songs and gathering them up and getting, you know, 10 or 12 or 13 or however many songs you want on an album together. And the best part was being in the studio, you know, laying the songs down and singing them and playing all the parts, and then at the very end, you know, having the actual physical album and being able to put it on and listening to it was really exciting.
I'm Peter McWhirter.
Hi, I'm Christy Lamb.
It's Adam Harvey here, just letting you know that you're watching
Twang Nation.
Twang Nation.
Twang Nation.